athletics. As your only home-owned independent bank, we want to be a pillar of the community, and we work hard every day to give you exceptional professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Before you cheer on your Bears, stop by your hometown IGA to get everything you need, from an assortment of favorite chips, drinks, and a great selection of meat items, including IGA Choice Angus Beef and an array of your favorite brands of hot dogs and brats. You'll find it all and much more at IGA, located on South Main Street in Morgantown. Go Bears!
Your State Farm insurance agent, Baker Gardner, is ready for another season of BCHS Sports. Baker is also ready to help you with insurance for your home, car, or life. Affordable, reliable insurance from State Farm is backed by one of America's most trusted names, with hometown service always just a phone call away. Good luck, Bears, and remember, like a good neighbor, Baker Gardner is there. Give Baker Gardner and his staff a visit at 219 South Main Street in front of the post office, or give him a call at 270-526-5582. The pregame show is brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust. Easy to talk to, easy to trust. For all your banking needs, from checking accounts to loans, they have you covered. Let's go to the booth for a preview of tonight's game.
Good morning, Butler County, and welcome back to Butler County Bears basketball here on 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ. BCHS boys heading to Owensboro today to participate in Independence Bank Christmas Classic tournament against the Cooper Jaguars. Don't know much about them except some stats, but we will get you what we have here shortly. Nick Hott today, joined in a moment by Mr. Brady Jones, who will be with us in just a minute. And also, very special guest today, Mr. Deacon Hott, who made the drive with me to make sure I didn't have to ride by myself. How are you doing this morning, Deacon?
Good.
Did you have a good Christmas, sir?
Yes.
Did the fat man treat you right? What's that? You got talking to the microphone there.
Yes.
Did you get anything good for Christmas? I heard you got an Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. All right, folks. We are about 8 minutes to our starting lineups, and let's talk a little bit about some of these teams. I'm going to start over here with the Cooper Jaguars, and I'm going to go ahead and warn you, this is the first time me running through a few of these names, and some of them aren't so easy today. We've got number 15, the lead scorer for the Jaguars, Yamil Rondon, the sophomore, shoots 12.8 points per game. He shoots about 50% from the floor, 75% from the free throw line. Number 33, Caleb Brooks, a senior, 11.3 points per game. Again, about 85% from the line. So pretty decent shooters for their top two. Rounding out their top five, Gavin Lutz, a senior, 8.4 points per game. Andy Johnson, a sophomore, number 14, 6.2 points per game. And Trevor Ollier, Ollier, O-L-L-I-E-R. If anybody knows that one, you can shoot me a text, 870-222-7604. We're going to call it Ollier or something like that. But I'm going to call Brady Jones here in a minute because he's walking around the table, going to get in the booth with us. And we will be off to the races here. Now, for the Bears, number 2, Ty Price, sophomore, has put up 334 total points this season. He's averaging 30.4 points per game. Number 24, Lawson Rice, also a sophomore, 22.3 points per game, 127 rebounds. He's averaging 12.7 per game. That is higher than the almost the entire combined total of the top 5 for the Jaguars. So expect us to be competitive under the boards today. Number 11, Justin Caslin, also a sophomore, 110 points for him so far this season, 10 per game. Trevor DeWeese, number 32, 6.6 per game. And then number 20, Luke Laughing with 2.8 per game. As they clear the floor now, we got about 7 minutes left before tip-off. And got a couple minutes here in pregame. How you doing today, Brady Jones?
You know, I'm doing fantastic.
I'm doing fantastic now that you're here. I'll tell you what, if I'd have known you were coming today, I would have offered you a ride and not made you drive yourself to Owensboro.
That's okay. It had been my plan to be here, and then this morning I woke up for work and was having a little allergic reaction, so I didn't get to go into work this morning.
Did you guys do limb this morning?
The
I guess they
leadership
did.
limb. Yeah, they did.
Oh, okay. Allergic reaction, do I want to know?
I think it was just some food.
We got some good food here.
I bet.
Would you like some?
I mean, I will take a
There you go.
chicken tender.
We found the really awesome concession stand here at the Owensboro Sports Center. Folks, if you didn't drive up, if you're not on your way here for this game right now, you're missing out. They've got chicken strips and French fries and curly fries and all sorts of good stuff, and popcorn, according to Deacon. And, it's just a really cool place to call a game. The only downside to calling a game here, and if you're listening or watching with us on Facebook, you've probably already figured this out. We are not permitted to show any video in this place. We are only permitted to do audio. Now, that's not a rule for the tournament. That's not a rule for the schools we're playing or anything like that. That is an official rule of this venue because there is a contract for the Owensboro Sports Center with Kentucky Wesleyan, and they have their own media group. We are not permitted to air any video here, but we will try to describe the action as best we can today as we bring you this one. All right, we got about 5.5 minutes before tip-off here. You're listening to the Morgantown Bank & Trust pregame show. Stay with us here in just a moment. We're going to bring you your Delta Faucet keys to the game and talk about what you can expect in this one. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Has your car been damaged by a deer, ditch, or distracted driver? If so, Chad's Record Service and Body Shop can help get your car back on the road. The pros at Chad's are licensed and insured and will work with your insurance company to make your car like new again. Chad's also offers 24-hour record service, so when the unexpected happens, you won't be stranded on the side of the road. Call Chad's for a free estimate at 270-526-4005. And remember to request Chad's the next time you need a tow.
Parkway Cars and Tires offers the best prices and service on tires, brakes, and vehicles. Super low interest rates means lower monthly payments, warranties, and much more. Parkway also offers 2- and 4-wheel alignment. With over 30 years at the same location, you can visit them at 1774 South Main Street in Morgantown, online at parkwaycarsandtires.net, or give them a call at 526-5732.
The athletes aren't the only stars in the Butler County school system. Butler County students excel at everything from bridge building to building rockets. Our bands and choirs are consistently some of the best in the entire state. Graduates from our Advanced Technology Center are ready to join the workforce with in-demand skills. And scholarship awards are at an all-time high for BCHS graduates. The Butler County Board of Education is proud of our students, on and off the field, and reminds you that they're committed to success, one student at a time. Bobby Smith and his staff at Farm Bureau stand by the sports teams of Butler County. If you're looking for a premium insurance quote for your vehicle, home, or life, check out the competitive and comprehensive rates Bobby Smith and Lily Moore can get you. Their years in the business can help you have peace of mind when shopping around for the best rate for your family. Give Bobby a call at 270-526-3210 to see how he can protect you and your family.
Welcome back, folks. 3:10 on the clock. You probably hear some smacking and chewing going on over here because they got good snacks up in this joint. But we're going to get it over with before the game starts. That way you don't hear all through the game. All right. Cooper Jaguars are 5-5 on the season, led by Coach Tim Sullivan. I don't know much else about them. Do you?
No.
I don't even know where they are. I mean, they're right over there, but I don't know where their home base is located.
Now, is it Cooper County or is it just the Cooper Jaguars?
It's just the Cooper Jaguars. It's not. Northern Kentucky in Boone County. We got, I think, one of the coaches here with Region 9 team. By Coach Tim Sullivan there. They're 5-5 on the season. Got some good shooters here. I mentioned earlier, number 15, Yamil Rondon, the sophomore, shoots 12.8 per game, 50% from the floor. Number 33, Caleb Brooks, a senior with 11.3 per game. So two of their top shooters totaling over 14 points per game alone. 24 points per game alone. So Bears got their work cut out for them on defense here. And let's talk about that a little bit with your Delta Faucet keys to the game. Brady, as you look at the stat sheet, what jumps out at you right away?
We're looking at the Cooper Jaguars, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So their leading scorer only averages 12 points per game. But, it's followed by the second leading scorer averaging 11. If we take our top two, Price and Rice, Price alone beats, their top three. That's right. They're top 3 almost by himself. So if we can keep Ty Price and Lawson Rice going today, keep them playing well, I think we'll be okay.
All right, so keep it nice with Rice and Price.
You were eating over there. That's why you wanted me to talk.
I was keeping that rolling while I finished up that last chicken strip. And then I'll tell you what, another one that I want to see us control today is rebounds. There is absolutely zero reason why we should be giving up rebounds to this team. And then the next one that I will list is to really just play our game. You can see it on the stat sheet here. Like you mentioned, Rice and Price combined outscored their top 5 on an average per game. Bears are currently 7-4. Like to see this go to 8-4 today. I'm sure Coach Dockery would as well. We had about 30 seconds to go here, and that has been your Delta Faucet Keys to the Game. Brought to you by Delta, who has the keys to your successful career. Go to delta.com to apply and join Delta's winning team. We are going to take a very quick break for the national anthem, and then we will be right back. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Morgantown Bank and Trust knows what being on the home team is all about. Since 1880, Morgantown Bank and Trust has been serving the people of Butler County. And since 1976, we've been a part of every WLBQ broadcast of Butler County High School athletics. As your only home-owned independent bank, we want to be a pillar of the community. And we work hard every day to give you exceptional professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. When the unexpected happens and leaves your car bent and broken, let the folks at Final Finish help. They can handle almost any repair, from the family sedan to a tractor trailer. Final Finish also provides ceramic and color coating. Final Finish can make your car look and sound great when going and cheering on the sports programs of Butler County. When the unexpected happens, leave it to Final Finish to make your car like new again.
All right, folks, welcome back. We've got our starting five for both teams here. For the Bears, it's what you'd expect: Price, Rice, Castlin, DeWeese, and Laughing. But a little bit of a curveball here. Cooper Jaguars are starting number 21, Gavin Lutz, number 14, Andy Johnson, number 22, Trevor Allier, 24, Drew Schilling, and number 2, Isaac Brown. Their top 2 scorers, Caleb Brooks and Emil Rondon, are seated. And I'm curious if that is intentional, if something's going on. We don't know. All right, Bears control the tip-off. Bears in black today. Price going to bring it down to the three-point line, drive inside, turn, shoot. No good. Rebound by number 22, Allier. Number 2, Brown's going to bring it across the line. Going to get it down on the corner on the right side to Schilling. He's going to drive inside, putting one off the glass for 2. All right, Price brings it down across. Price rocking the braids today. Going to drive down to his right, pop a 3. Money! Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Bobby Smith. 3-point play by Ty Price. Jags walk it slowly across the line with Brown. Brown met by number 11, Caslin. He's going to go down to the other side. Number 14, Johnson, who's going to drive up top, get it back from Brown. Go to the inside to the free throw stripe, put up 2, no good. Luke Laughing on the rebound. Gets it over to Caslin to Price. We got Rice already getting set up down in the corner. Oh, he's foul on the drive, but he kicks it out to Rice for 3. So now Price and Rice looking nice with a pair of 3s. 6-2, Butler County leads, 6:45 left to go in this first quarter, brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust. Inside now, kick it back outside down in the corner here to Allier for 3, no good. Brown on the rebound. He's going to try to drive strong in against DeWeese. DeWeese is not letting him do it. Gives it back up top to number 24, Schilling. Then he fires one inside baseline to Allier, who shoots, misses, it's out of bounds. We got no fouls so far, 6:26 left to go. Price going to inbound the ball for the Bears. Give it over to DeWeese. DeWeese back to Caslin. They're full court press, but it's kind of a gentle press. I don't know a better way to describe it. They're not really in their faces. They're just letting them know their presence is there. Price playing around down here around the perimeter. He's going to drive it inside and get stolen by number 24, Schilling. Price rides him trying to get it back. Gets it to Brown and going to get it ahead. Price trying to call out the defense as he joins him now on the other end of the court. Johnson has got it down inside to Lutz, who walks, but no call. Gets it out up top Now to number 14, Johnson for three, no good, out of bounds. 6-2, Bears still lead, 5:45 left to go. All right, Caslin gonna fire this one into Price, and now we're in a full court press. So the Jags wasting no time to try to put some pressure on these Bears after they've gone up 6-2 in the first 5.5 left to go, as Price gives it to Caslin. Caslin up top, he's out at the way out with it, gives it over to DeWeese. DeWeese trying to find some space. He's gotten well covered. Price coming to give him some help. He's trapped. Gives it over instead to Lawson Rice, who also came up to give him some help. There was a reach-in, no call. Give it out to DeWeese on the right. He's going to turn in, kick it back out up top to Price. They're just going to try to push or pull this defense out. They're running a man-to-man. And Luke Laughing cutting inside for two. All right, this is a Class 5A school we're playing today. Drove over 200 miles to get here from Florence, Kentucky. Shot is up, and there's a foul. Justin Caslin, number 11, picks up his first, team first. 5 minutes left and 1 second as Brown goes to the line to shoot two. First shot is up, no good. And we got number 15, Yamil Rondon, now checking in for number 14, Johnson.
Cooper, number 15, Rondon.
Rondon, correction. Schools from way up there in Kentucky. Brown's second shot is up, no good. It is tipped out of bounds by number 24, Drew Schilling. So far, the only score for Cooper is Schilling. Rondon coming in, going to try to change some of that for him. All right, DeWeese gets it inside to Rice, and they are pressed from the second they get the ball in. DeWeese having trouble getting this across the timeline now. Trying to tell Price, just go. And Price can't shake Rondon. Ball, that pass goes out of bounds. 8-2, Bears still in the lead in this one. 4:51 left to go. Heavy defense in this game. Let's see how that works out now that Rondon is in. He's got it. He's going to drive right. He's got all the way down to the baseline. One-handed pass goes all the way across the half-court line, and they're going to get called for over and back on that pass. And they all look a little confused, but that is the call, as Ryan Hartman's in the game now for the Jags. Rondon guarding Price pretty hard, too. And he's getting handsy with him. Price going to drive inside, put up two just out of spite. And it's now 10-2, 4:25 left to go. Down in the corner now to Schilling. He drives inside. He's going to turn, try to put one high up off the glass. No good. It is cleaned up, though, by number 21, Lutz. As he's picked up two now, 10-4, 4:09 left to go. Price double-teamed at the half-court line, gets it ahead to Rice. Rice going to drive inside, turn, shoot. Beautiful play. Lots of pressure on him, but he makes two, 12-4. Bears lead. They get it ahead now to Schilling. Schilling's going to drive baseline, fire it out to Rondon, who loses it into the Bears bench. And
Murphy and number 23, Alexander, and number 14.
Lots of swapping out here. As now we've got number 23, Alexander, in. We got 14 in. That is Johnson. But Price is going to bring it across the timeline. We'll get you who these players are in just a second. Price having a lot of trouble here, gets it to Rice. Back to Price. He's got some room now as he was double-teamed. I think their plan is to just double-team the shooters here. Price goes up for three. They chase down a rebound. It is tipped out of bounds. That's going to go out against Caslin. In for the Jags now, we've got number 24, Schilling. Number 14, Johnson. Number 22, Allier. Number 23, Alexander. And number 5, Murphy. And they're trying to put something together here. Bears not giving on this defense here. Laughing comes up into his face. Now, Allier for three. He's got it. It's going to make it 12-7. Bears lead with under 3 minutes to go now in this first quarter, brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust. Price gets it over here to Laughing. Fires across the court to Rice. Comes up with it. He's at the elbow. Fires it back out now to Caslin. Caslin up top to Price. They're just going to guard Price, I think, is the defense here. They're not. They're causing some problems underneath with a little man-to-man, but they're making sure they keep somebody on Price up top. Sometimes they're committing 2 men to him, depending upon who's holding the basketball. Rice drives from the elbow for 2. Price says, I can't do it. You do it, Lawson. And we got a timeout on the floor.
30-second timeout.
That is Coach Tim Sullivan calling that one. It's 14-7, 2:24 left to go. And did they say that's a 30-second?
I don't know.
I missed
it. It is.
It's a 30-second. We're going to keep it right here. So, Deacon, been watching a little basketball here. Bears up 7 points. What are your thoughts so far? You don't know. Okay. We'll work on that. You've got basketball practice tonight. I'm sure your coach will help explain it. 14-7. 1 foul right now on Butler County. Justin Caslin, other than that, no fouls right now. In for the Bears, we got Keegan Grubb, Luke Laughing, Lawson Rice, Justin Caslin, and Ty Price. As DeWeese is taking a seat. All right, Alexander going to bring this one across. Correction, Johnson. Gets it over to Allier. He fires down inside to Schilling, who puts one inside now to Alexander for 2.
Goal by Alexander.
16-9, Bears still lead. Price, about shakes Allier up. Has to give it outside to Caslin for 3.
3-point goal by Caslin.
So now we've got 3 Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Bobby Smith 3-point plays. 1 for Price, 1 for Rice, and 1 for Caslin. Bears been working on the 3-point shooting here during the Christmas break. Allier for 3, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds off the fingertips of the Jags. Jags wholesale substitutions again. Now we've got number 0, a Jesu, and number 21, Lutz back in. They're backing off the half-court pressure now as Caslin gives it over to Price. Ahead to Rice, has to get it back, though, as he's guarded by Jesu. Lawson screens him off, calls for ball. Keegan Grubb's got it. Down inside for 2, and Grubb is on the board. The senior with his first points of the game, 21-7, Bears lead. Minute 15 to go. 21 has it. He's fighting down inside, gives it up top to Ajezu. Over in the corner now, back up top to Ajezu. He's going to try to drive inside against Caslin. Doesn't even get above the rim with that one. That one goes way over. He gets his own rebound, fires it out here to number 14, Johnson, who drives inside for 2. 9 points for the Jags, 21 for the Butler County Bears. 50 seconds left to go as Price brings it across the line. Oh, Ajezu steals. It's only him and Lawson Rice. Rice guards him well. Almost comes up with a rebound. It goes out of bounds. 21-11. And Coach Sullivan says, stop worrying about the shot clock. I think they're paying a little bit too much attention in this one. And Lawson Rice going to check this one into Price now. They're full covered down here, and it's backing off now. They're going to give Price some room with 36 seconds to go. He's going to get it ahead to Rice. As Price got double teamed, they let Rice go, but he goes down in the corner to Caslin for 3. No good. Heavy contact there. They're going to call Grubb for that one. Little contact foul. It's so quiet in here because this place isn't that full. I actually heard the contact on that one. It's 21-11, Bears lead with 25 seconds left to go. Johnson brings it across the line, is met by Laughing. Gets it down here to Lutz. Back up top to Ajezu. Inside now to number 5, Tanner Murphy, who's in the game for the Jags. And foul's going to go against Grubb, his second. Team third with 9 seconds left to go. DeWeese comes back in for Grubb, who takes a seat. And the Jags are going to check this one in under their own basket.
Dad, that says tap to start recording.
They get it inside, but there's 6 seconds left to go. Johnson's going to have to come up with something. He fires one off from the elbow, gets his own rebound, tries his own putback. Lawson Rice just throws it out of bounds. And that's going to be it for the first quarter, 21-11. Bears lead by 10. Stay tuned. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
When you have vending needs, you need to call Double E Vending. They're family-owned and locally owned, full-service vending company. They established themselves in 1972 to offer their vending services to the community that they've been serving for over 40 years. Whatever vending service is required, Double E has a full line to cover anything you could want. Give them a call at 270-791-5414 to see how they can service you today. 270-791-5414. Double E Vending wants to thank the community choosing them for their vending needs for the last 40-plus years.
This is the Love Doctor.
Mr. Love Doctor, there is a tag on that Double E Vending ad that gets me every time. It always sounds like that ad is over, and then it comes back in.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
And I've got the timer right in front of me.
I laugh at you every time as well.
You do. But that's okay.
We both have it in front of us, don't we?
We do. All right, 21-11 with 8 minutes set on the clock here in the second quarter, brought to you by Chad's Auto Body and Wrecker Service. The Jags from Cooper come out looking to make a difference in this one. I have lost track of who they've checked in and out, so we're just going to call them out as we see them as best we can.
I do see, is it Rondon?
Rondon is in. I've seen no sign of Caleb Brooks today. I don't even see him on the
Isaiah
bench.
Johnson, number 2. Isaac Brown, 21.
Brown's got it at the top. Lutz has it now. Gives it over to Rondon. He's going to try to drive up inside. No room. And we got a walk now by Lutz. That was Isaiah Johnson, not Rondon, who had the ball there for a second. Price gets it. He's double teamed in the backcourt. Got to have somebody open. He finds Trevor DeWeese on the other side, and they call Trevor for a walk. As we now have Colton Hudson coming in. He's going to come in and have Luke Laughing take a seat. All right. Rondon has it. He's in. He gets it over here now up top to Johnson. Johnson fires down inside to Lutz for 2. Lutz, correction. 19-11 with 7:17 left to go. Price double teamed again in the backcourt. Falls. Coach Dockery quick to call a timeout there, but they didn't catch it. He tried to call a timeout before he went out of bounds, but he slid out of bounds before the ref saw it, so it's going to go Jaguars ball. Rondon trying to communicate with his team, keeps looking back at the coach, and coach keeps telling him, stop looking at me, just play ball. Allier up top to Johnson. Inside now to Lutz, out to Brown for 3, and it's there. Correction, Brown on the 3-point. Full court now. Caslin and Brown collide, and a foul is called. This one's going to go against Brown. His first, team's first. Price. Go ahead.
Was it not 11-21 at the end of the first quarter?
It was, and they have put up a 3 and a 2, and the Bears have not. It was 11-21. They've taken 2 points off of Butler County here.
Cooper fouls on number 21, Lutz, his first, team second.
We will get with the scorekeeper at the half. Oh, they've corrected it now.
Well, he just made the.
Oh, did he?
Yes, he did.
All right, so Lawson Rice puts one in, and he's down to the line for the free throw now for an and 1 opportunity here. This is odd. We are missing 2 points. We will keep an eye on that and hopefully have an update for you at the half. 6:35 left. Lawson Rice in his first final finish trip to the stripe. It's up, and it's good.
And they just gave the point to the wrong team.
Oh, no. They gave the point to the wrong team. I don't think the scorekeeper's here. Oh, he sees it now. He's got a second man there with him. As number 22, Allier scores. He puts up 2.
Shouldn't it be Cooper was 16? Am I correct in saying that?
Yes, Cooper was 16. No, they're actually 18. Now they're at 19. So okay, we don't know what the scoreboard's going on here, but DeWeese goes in, fires one out. Brown going to get called for a foul. 6:09 left to go.
Super fouls on number 2, Brown, his second, team's
Brown
fourth.
picks up his second foul. Team's third. Here we go, 6:09 left to go. Let's just call the action for this one. Lawson Rice gets it up to Price. Price going to drive inside, has to get triple team, gets it out to Rice. Back up top to Rice, who's got Rondon riding his hip. Goes inside against Rondon. Fade away, no good. Rebound by Jags. Stolen on the pass by Price. Tries to go up, loses control of the ball in the gather. Goes out of bounds, it's going to be Jaguars ball. They're going to call an official timeout and get this scoreboard sorted here. I've got 24 Butler. And let's see here, 11, 14, 17 Cooper. All right, they have corrected the scoreboard here. And here we go, 5:47 left to go in the second quarter, brought to you by Chad's Auto Body and Record Service. Jags bring it slowly across the timeline as Rondon gets it over to Johnson. Fires it inside, back outside to Rondon, who's going to drive inside, put up two, no good. Goes out of bounds. Bears ball. Official score now, 22-18. Of course, our stats are officially unofficial. Laughing coming in for Hudson. Tried to say Colton and Hudson at the same time. It came out different. 22-18. 5:30 left to go. Louise fires over to Price. Price is immediately guarded by Allier and Rondon. He's got to leave somebody open down the court, and it was Lawson Rice. He gets it ahead to Justin Caslin on a fast break for two. What are they going to call here? There is a foul. They're going to count it. Caslin picks up two.
Cooper, number 21, Lutz, his second, team's fifth.
Foul goes on Lutz.
Goal by Caslin is good. Caslin
His second.
for one free throw.
I missed his first one, I guess, so his second, team fifth.
Smoking Joe Morris is listening with us. He's commentating over here. It's quite amusing.
Oh, I'd love to be in on that. Caslin from the free throw line. It's up and it's in. All right. So we must have had a two-point bucket in the first quarter that didn't count because the score is now 25-18. 5:10 left to go in the second quarter. Gets it over to Rondon. Rondon back to Allier. Allier back to Rondon on the perimeter. They can't break inside against Lawson Rice. Gets it down in the corner now to Johnson. Johnson looked like he's going to fire off a three. Instead drives up inside. Rebound controlled by DeWeese. Gives it ahead to Lawson Rice. Rice fast now across the timeline. They're just not going to give it to Price to cross. That way they can get down court. But instead he gives it to Luke Laughing, who's cutting back door for two. 27-18, Bears lead. Rondon driving up inside, going up against all the Bears. Fires it down instead to number 13, Johnson, who picks up two on a backdoor cut as well. Jags with a steal now. Give it ahead to Rondon. Try to do the same thing. Gets it into the hands of Price on the pass instead, and it is thrown out of bounds. It's going to be Bears basketball. DeWee is going to inbound the ball here to Price. Got Brown getting ready to check in for the Jags the next break. Price throws it ahead to DeWeese as he was double-teamed again. Gets it over to Caslin. He's going to drive inside, put up two off the glass, no good. DeWeese with the rebound. It's stolen by Allier. They get it ahead now to Rondon, who stole a pass from his own player to get a hold of it. Instead, gave it to number 13, Johnson. They're falling all over themselves trying to get back down the court. And Price has it now. Gets it across the timeline. And drive up inside again. Ooh, they're going to call Rondon for a foul.
Cooper fouls on number 13, Johnson, his first, team
Correction,
sixth.
Johnson.
Into the game for Cooper, number 2, Brown.
His first, team sixth. Rondon takes a seat. Brown steps in. 27-20 as the Jags have closed the gap to 5 now. 3:49 left to go. They had some help from the scoreboard, scorekeeper to do that, but they did it. Price has it up the top. Going to drive about halfway up the wing, shoot at least a 12-foot shot. Doesn't fall in. Brown has it now, going to bring it across the timeline with 3:40 left to go. Gets it down to Johnson. Inside to Allier. Fires it up top now to 24. Schilling. DeWee's going to get called with a push. His first, team's fourth, 27-22. Jags ball. Brown. Going to try to inbound it here under their own basket. Gets it inside to Schilling. Fires it outside to Johnson for three. Johnson and Johnson both on the court, 13 and 14. Price has it now.
27-25.
Price fouled on a shot.
The foul count is wrong as well.
It is.
Cooper fouls on number 14, Johnson, his first, team seventh.
Johnson picks up his first, team seventh foul and sends Price to the line. It's 27-25 as Price takes his first trip to the final finish stripe. And Price, first shot is up. No, in and out, no good.
Price says you have to pick up any points on the quarter.
They have doubled and tripled him this entire quarter to keep his number down. And he's back for his second shot in this final finish trip to the stripe. Shot is up, and it's in. Quiet day from him so far, but Caslin and Laughing both picking it up a little bit. It's now 29-25. It's supposed to be 28-25.
Yeah.
They're going to fix that in a second. What do we got here?
Butler County fouls on number 32, DeWeese, his second, team's fifth.
DeWeese picks up his second. I thought they were going to shoot the 1-and-1. Yep, they're going to shoot the 1-and-1 now.
Into the game for Butler County, number 40.
Carson Miller coming in for DeWeese. They're not shooting the 1-and-1? Why? Okay. Brown going to inbound the ball. Gets it up to Johnson. Back to Brown. He's on the outside. He finds Schilling, who walked but no call. Gets it over to Johnson, and Johnson. Number 14, Johnson has it. Gets it over here to Schilling. Fires it back to Johnson. They have not moved inside the perimeter yet. Brown has it. Other Johnson has it now on the opposite wing. He's got Allier rotating in, but he doesn't give it to him. He gives it to Brown for three. No good, and the Bears rebound. Oh, almost rebound. They fall out of bounds with it.
It is a tied ball game.
I have no idea what's going on with the scoreboard. They're trying to fix it.
Into the game for Cooper, number 0, Aju.
That's a tough job, though, trying to keep that straight. Fouls, especially in a quick-paced game like this, it's tough to keep up with, so let's just give them a break. 28-25, Bears lead by 3. Johnson drives inside, puts up 2 off the glass, and he's going to get a and-one opportunity here.
Goal by Johnson is good. Foul is on Butler County, number 11, Caslin, his second, team 6.
Which Johnson was that?
Johnson aligned for 1 free throw.
That is number 14, Andy Johnson.
Into the game for Butler County, number 22, Hudson.
Got a Jesu coming in now. Brown, Allier, Johnson, and Johnson. Andy Johnson at the line. He'll get an and-one opportunity here. Shot is up, and it's in. They're double-teaming Price. What is the call here? Stolen by a Jesu, and then timeout called by Cooper. Smart thinking on their part there. We're going to take a full timeout. Stay with us. We're going to try to figure out what the score is for a second. Listen, 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Delta Faucet Company in Morgantown knows about teamwork. Our team takes pride in manufacturing the best faucets and plumbing fixtures for one of the world's most recognized and trusted brands. Delta Faucet has a long relationship with Morgantown and Butler County and feels that one of the company's biggest assets is the committed, dedicated workforce from Butler County. Visit DeltaFaucetCompany.com to apply. Delta is proud to support the sports teams and students of Butler County and proud to be located in Morgantown.
I was over here doing some math. Took me a minute to hit the button. But we are correct here. 28-28 is your score here in the Owensboro Sports Center. 2:14 left to go in this second quarter, brought to you by Chad's Auto Body and Wrecker Service as Butler County Bears take on the Cooper Jaguars from Florence, Kentucky. Catch up on a few of these text messages from Coach Allen here. Class 5A school. Last year, they were 22-7 on the season.
That's okay, run it.
It is a tie game with 2:14 left to go. Bears started this one with an 8-point lead in this quarter. And they get it inside now to Allier for 3, and that is going to change this score. And the Jags have their first lead of the game. They are covering heavy pressure here. They have 4 men in the backfield guarding 2 Bears players. Put back by Johnson on the missed shot as he picks up 2. It's now 33-28 with 1:50 left to go. Rice trying to find anybody open, and they're going to call him for a 5-second violation as this Jags defense is just all over him on the inbound. 1:43 left to go, 33-28. Bears down by 5. Brown kicks it into Allier for 2, no good. Lawson runs up and just taps the ball so it goes all the way to the other end. Price picks it up, drops it in for 2. 33-30, Bears down by 3 now. Johnson going to bring it across the line. 1:25. Over to Johnson, over to Brown. Brown. Isaiah Johnson to Andy Johnson. Inside now to Allier. Allier fires it back out up top to Ajezu. Over to Johnson and Johnson. 4-3. No good. Cleaned up by Carson Miller on the rebound. Gives it to Price. Price is going to drive in against Johnson. Put it up off the glass for 2. Price did not. You know, he came to play, but he didn't come to play. I don't know the best way to say it. 33-32. 57 seconds left to go. Isaiah gives it over to Brown. And coach is telling them to come bring it out to the logo and kill some time. Brown, you're going to sit here with it. The Bears are not going to come up and pressure him because they want to keep this 2-3 intact. Coach Sullivan doesn't care who hears what he's saying. He's telling them, he's giving team members instructions here as they just stand here with it. Now they give it to Johnson, back up top to Brown. Slowing it down again, 22 seconds left to go. Gives it to Johnson, back to Brown. Trying to stretch Hudson out a little bit. It's not going to happen. They bring Laughing up, though, and that makes him jump a little. 33-32, they got 8 seconds left to go. Coach is telling him, go, go, go. Ajezu almost loses it. He's going to drive inside against Lawson Rice. Gets it ahead to Price. Oh, shot is up. They're calling it no shot, so it's going to end the quarter, 33-32. Bears down by 1 at the half. We're going to take a long break, figure out some stats here, and bring you an update in this halftime. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Has your car been damaged by a deer, ditch, or distracted driver? If so, Chad's Record Service and Body Shop can help get your car back on the road. The pros at Chad's are licensed and insured and will work with your insurance company to make your car like new again. Chad's also offers 24-hour record service, so when the unexpected happens, you won't be stranded on the side of the road. Call Chad's for a free estimate at 270-526-4005. And remember to request Chad's the next time you need a tow. The athletes aren't the only stars in the Butler County school system. Butler County students excel at everything from bridge building to building rockets. Our bands and choirs are consistently some of the best in the entire state. Graduates from our Advanced Technology Center are ready to join the workforce with in-demand skills. And scholarship awards are at an all-time high for BCHS graduates. The Butler County Board of Education is proud of our students, on and off the field, and reminds you that they're committed to success, one student at a time. Studel Financial Services in Bowling Green is ready to help you file your taxes this season. Tax season can be a stressful time, but it doesn't have to be. Studel Financial Services is here to provide a hassle and worry-free experience. Their experts have years in the industry and know exactly how to get you the best deal on your return. Michael Elmore is ready to help you take control of your financial future with no risk. To find out more, give him a call at 270-505-5510. They don't just offer tax preparation, they can be your coach with smart investments. The deadline for filing is approaching fast. Don't wait. Give Studel Financial Services a call at 270-438-2611 or stop by their location at 164 Old Porter Pike Road in Bowling Green. For sports teams to succeed, they need good leaders. Point guards and quarterbacks call the right plays to put their teammates in position to score and lead their teams to victory. Kendall Embry at Embry & Watts CPAs wants to be your team leader when it comes to business and personal accounting services. Kendall is ready to call the right plays to keep you compliant with the IRS and keep some of your hard-earned money in your pocket. Tax season is right around the corner, so stop by his office on Main Street in Morgantown today. Looking for something to give you that pick-me-up in the morning? What about a filling dinner? You should head to Hardee's in Morgantown. They have everything you need when it comes to breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They have fluffy biscuits, crunchy hash browns, mouth-watering burgers, tacos, burritos, fried chicken tenders, ice cream, and many more delicious items. You can have a great dinner before cheering on the sports teams of Butler County. Their friendly and talented staff will make sure your order is fresh and filling. Located on Veterans Way, Hardee's, where the food's the star. Stop by the Green River Feed Mill for all of your supplies and feed needs. They're ready for another season of Butler County High School sports. Get ready to cheer for your Bears and Lady Bears. Their staff is ready to help you find what you need. Stop by their location across from Hometown IGA to see how they can help you today. Delta Faucet Company in Morgantown knows about teamwork. Our team takes pride in manufacturing the best faucets and plumbing fixtures for one of the world's most recognized and trusted brands. Delta Faucet has a long relationship with Morgantown and Butler County and feels that one of the company's biggest assets is the committed, dedicated workforce from Butler County. Visit DeltaFaucetCompany.com to apply. Delta is proud to support the sports teams and students of Butler County and proud to be located in Morgantown.
Jackson Chiropractic is now accepting new patients, offering chiropractic adjustments, dry needling, spinal decompression, and nutritional advice. Dr. Ryan Jackson is here for you, no matter the problem. Jackson Chiropractic now has 2 locations to better serve you. Offices in Bowling Green at Cambridge Square, open 9 a.m. until 6 p.m., and right here in Morgantown behind PBI Bank, open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m. To schedule your appointment or to find out more, call 270-288-5017 or visit them on the web at jackson-chiro.com.
Heaving Hatchets Axe Throwing in Beaver Dam is the perfect place to pick up a new hobby. They offer axe throwing, private event rentals, arcade games, and party games such as darts, pool, and air hockey. Axe throws are only $15 an hour per person or $10 for a 30-minute session. Check out Heaving Hatchets Axe Throwing on Facebook. Be sure to like and follow. Located behind Beef O'Brady's, and they're open every Friday and Saturday, 5 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Welcome to the halftime show. 5:55 left to go before we bring on the third quarter. Score is currently 33 Cooper Jaguars, 32 Butler County Bears. Nick Hott, Brady Jones, and the king himself, Deacon Hott, calling this one with me. Right now, let's go through some scores and some stats here for the Jaguars. Number 15, Yamil Rondon, sophomore, their lead scorer throughout the season, has scored 0 points in the first half and 1 foul. Caleb Brooks has not been seen. I don't think he's actually active for today, so we're just going to take him off of our list. But let's get to the meat of what's going on here. Austin Alexander, number 23, the sophomore, came in and put up 2 early in the first. Isaac Brown came in off the bench, put up 3 and 2 fouls. Number 24, Drew Schilling with 2. And then we've also got Isaiah Johnson with 7. Andy Johnson with 7. So Johnson and Johnson going for 7 and 7. Gavin Lutz with 4. Correct something on my sheet here and keep going. And that leaves Andy Johnson, Trevor Ollier with 8. All right, going over to the Bears now. It's a lot simpler here. Keegan Grubb coming off the bench, put up 2 fouls, 2 points to end the half with 2. Luke Laughing has a pair of buckets, 1 in each quarter for 4. Trevor DeWeese, number 32, came in, put up some strong defense, but no points. Then Justin Caslin, to put up 6. Lawson Rice with 10 and Ty Price with 10. Price heavily limited in that second quarter by the double and triple team he was facing, particularly in the backcourt. So this game's been pretty interesting so far. Jags looking to break up the Bears' strategy here, keep Price from shooting at all if they possibly can. And so far it's been working. It's 33-32. We were up by 8 at the end of the first quarter. We had the score wrong. We were up by 2 for the Bears that we shouldn't have had. It was only a 8-point lead going into the second quarter. It was 19-11. And then in the second quarter, they outscored us 22-13. So some shifts and some changes by the Cooper Jaguars into the second quarter have turned this into a different ballgame. It's currently 33-32 as we're going to go back to taking a break. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5, 101.5 WLBQ.
The athletes aren't the only stars in the Butler County school system. Butler County students excel at everything from bridge building to building rockets. Our bands and choirs are consistently some of the best in the entire state. Graduates from our Advanced Technology Center are ready to join the workforce with in-demand skills. And scholarship awards are at an all-time high for BCHS graduates. The Butler County Board of Education is proud of our students on and off the field and reminds you that they're committed to success, one student at a time. Studel Financial Services in Bowling Green is ready to help you file your taxes this season. Tax season can be a stressful time, but it doesn't have to be. Studel Financial Services is here to provide a hassle and worry-free experience. Their experts have years in the industry and know exactly how to get you the best deal on your return. Michael Elmore is ready to help you take control of your financial future with no risk. To find out more, give him a call at 270-505-5510. They don't just offer tax preparation. They can be your coach with smart investments. The deadline for filing is approaching fast. Don't wait. Give Studel Financial Services a call at 270-438-2611 or stop by their location at 164 Old Porter Pike Road in Bowling Green. For sports teams to succeed, they need good leaders. Point guards and quarterbacks call the right plays to put their teammates in position to score and lead their teams to victory. Kendall Embry at Embry & Watts CPAs wants to be your team leader when it comes to business and personal accounting services. Kendall is ready to call the right plays to keep you compliant with the IRS and keep some of your hard-earned money in your pocket. Tax season is right around the corner, so stop by his office on Main Street in Morgantown today. Looking for something to give you that pick-me-up in the morning? What about a filling dinner? You should head to Hardee's in Morgantown. They have everything you need when it comes to breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They have fluffy biscuits, crunchy hash browns, mouth-watering burgers, tacos, burritos, fried chicken tenders, ice cream, and many more delicious items. You can have a great dinner before cheering on the sports teams of Butler County. Their friendly and talented staff will make sure your order is fresh and filling. Located on Veterans Way, Hardee's, where the food's the star. Stop by the Green River Feed Mill for all of your supplies and feed needs. They're ready for another season of Butler County High School sports. Get ready to cheer for your Bears and Lady Bears. Their staff is ready to help you find what you need. Stop by their location across from Hometown IGA to see how they can help you today. Delta Faucet Company in Morgantown knows about teamwork. Our team takes pride in manufacturing the best faucets and plumbing fixtures for one of the world's most recognized and trusted brands. Delta Faucet has a long relationship with Morgantown and Butler County and feels that one of the company's biggest assets is the committed, dedicated workforce from Butler County. Visit DeltaFaucetCompany.com to apply. Delta is proud to support the sports teams and students of Butler County and proud to be located in Morgantown.
Jackson Chiropractic is now accepting new patients, offering chiropractic adjustments, dry needling, spinal decompression, and nutritional advice. Dr. Ryan Jackson is here for you, no matter the problem. Jackson Chiropractic now has 2 locations to better serve you. Offices in Bowling Green at Cambridge Square, open 9 a.m. until 6 p.m., and right here in Morgantown behind PBI Bank, open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m. To schedule your appointment or to find out more, call 270-288-5017 or visit them on the web at jackson-chiro.com.
All right, folks, here we go. 8 minutes on the clock in the third quarter, 33-32. Cooper leads. Price has it, gets it inside now to DeWeese. Fires it up for Price. Shot is no good. Put back, no good. Cleaned up by the Jags. Brown comes down with it. He's going to bring it across the timeline. 33-32, 7:36 left to go. Gets it ahead to Allier. Allier right wing gets it up top. Now over on the other side to number 21, Lutz. Back to Brown. to Allier for 3. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound. Ooh, lots of just a scrum for it here. Luke Laughing controlled it at first, and then it was stolen away by the Jags. Caslin now with a rebound. They're going to say this went out of bounds and goes Bears ball. Caslin a little slow to get up, but I think he's going to be all right. There we go. Just a little stinger as he hit the floor, and he's back in it. All right, we've got 4 out of the 5 Jaguars in the backcourt now. Get it ahead to Price, who's double-teamed, ahead to DeWeese, now to Caslin. He's only got one Jag to deal with. He goes in, puts it up for 2. It gets fouled. Does not go in. They're calling for a charge. Oh, my gosh.
Butler County fouls on number 11, Caslin.
So Caslin picks up his 3rd. Team first of the half. I only had him for 1 before, but I guess he's picked up one we missed. Brown going to bring it across. Gets it to Allier. Up top now to Johnson. Over to Brown. Back to Allier. Johnson's got it left wing. Gets it over to Lutz. No good. Allier scrambling with Johnson, his own teammate, for the rebound. They fall to the floor, lose it. Picked up by Lutz. Brown has it now. Lutz back up top with it. Gets it over in the corner to Allier. Over to Brown on the opposite wing. Back up top to Allier. Over to Johnson. Corner to Lutz. Allier to Schilling. Drives inside, puts it up off the glass for 2.
Goal by Schilling.
First points of the half are going to go to Cooper. 35-32, 6 minutes left to go. Price drives inside against Schilling. Turns, fires it out up top. It's going to be over and back on the Bears as soon as they pick it up. There we go. 35-32, 5:55 left to go. It's going to be Jags ball. And once they get it figured out here, okay, they're going to inbound it under their own basket. And Schilling over to Johnson. Inside. Ooh, that was blocked by Caslin. Picked up by Lawson Rice. He drives the length of the court, puts up 2. Brown brings it across the timeline. He's trying to get some room against Justin Caslin. Gets away with the push there, gets away with another one. Fires it down over to Johnson, left wing. He's got it, can't find room against Luke Laughing. Allier has it back down to the other Johnson, right side. He's blocked by Price. Ooh, Brown almost loses it. Caslin, no call on the push. And Brown puts up 2. He's got 5 on the day now, 37-34. DeWeese goes to shoot. Foul's going to go against 21.
Lutz, his 3rd, team's first.
Lutz 3rd. Team first. DeWeese to the line for 2. 5:04 left to go in this 3rd quarter, brought to you by the Butler County Board of Education. DeWeese's first shot is up. Rolls is in and out.
Number 5, Murphy, and number 31, Oates.
Murphy and Oates checking in now for the Jags as DeWeese gets set for his 2nd shot. It is up off the front of the rim, no good. DeWeese tracks down his own rebound, gets it to Luke Laughing. Outside to Price now. Price is covered by Allier. Laughing tries to screen him. He slips around him. He's now dragging 3 defenders around the court with him. He's got DeWeese open on the left side. They're going to call a jump ball on a reach-in. And it's going to go white, so that's Cooper. Johnson has it. They are still putting so much pressure on Price every time he touches the basketball. He was trying to move around and bring in 3 defenders with him at a time, leaving a couple players open. He just couldn't get a pass out to him. It's hard to move when you got 3 men on you. Schilling puts one up, no good, as Rice gets it ahead now to Price for 3, who was open, no good, just goes off the front of the rim. DeWeese has it, trying to find some room, gives it up top to Rice. Rice going to drive inside, kick it down to Caslin. He's going to drive baseline for 2, no good. Ball is tipped around. Timeout. No, foul.
Fouls on number 20, Laughing. His first, team second in the second half.
Somehow Laughing fouled under the boards there. I missed that. I thought they would call the timeout just based upon the volume of Sullivan, the Cooper coach. Price is tracking down Johnson. Woo! Pass goes into the stands. Bullet pass over the head of the entire bench. And it's going to be Butler County ball, 37-34. 3:58 left to go in this third quarter. Price got a little bit more room to move now. Gives it to Caslin. They're going to move ahead. He's on the right wing, gives it inside to DeWeese. From the elbow, Lawson Rice for two. Rice with 4 in this quarter, the only scorer for the Bears. 37-36 with 3:41 left to go. Johnson gets a screen, gets Price off of him, but his pass is stolen by Caslin. Caslin gets it ahead to Lawson Rice, who gets it to Luke Laughing off the glass. Does not go in on the layup. Laughing comes down with his own rebound. Gets it over to DeWeese at the top of the key. Gives it back up top now to Caslin. There, Sam walked with it.
End of the game for Cooper, number 0.
Johnson coming out, Jesu coming in. Turnover is going to the Jags, 37-36. All right, Ollier taking his time to get across with it. Finally gets the head to a Jesu. Turns, fires to Ollier. Over to Schilling. He's got a man moving, gives it to a Jesu. Back up top. He's calling Ollier up, but Schilling gonna drive inside. 3-point shot by number 5, no good. Foul on the rebound.
Cooper fouls on number 31, Oates, his first, team's.
The 31 Oates picks up his first foul. Team second of the half. Rice gets it into Price. He's double teamed, trapped. Somebody's got to come help him. Gives it up to Caslin. Ahead to DeWeese, who loses it. Pass is controlled by the Jags. 37-36, they take control. 2:45 left to go, and they walk. Ollier took it, caught it, and took a step.
For Cooper, number 13, Johnson.
Johnson coming in, Schilling coming out. 2:45 left to go, 37-36. Rice gets it inside to Price, who's only got one man all the way back at the baseline. Gives it ahead to Rice. Now ahead to Caslin. From the elbow, DeWeese for 2.
Goal by DeWeese.
And that puts the Bears ahead, 38-37. Jesu brings it across. He's met by Price. Gets it over to Ollier. Ollier over to Oates. Oates up top to Johnson. Number 5. Get his name in a minute. Number 5 gives it up to a Jesu. He's up at the top. He's going to drive to the free throw line. Shoots. Cleaned up by DeWeese on the rebound. 38-37. 2:10 left to go. Bears still control it. Price can't shake a Jesu.
Cooper foul is on 0 at Jesu.
Jesu going to pick up a foul.
Third of the second half.
Team third of the second half. DeWeese checks it in now to Price. Price. Ooh. Little backdoor punch. He was able to recover it. He's trying to get ahead now. He's on Ollier. He's knocked to the ground. Ollier just kind of steps over him. And it goes out of bounds on Ollier, so it's going to be Price's ball now. Price gets it in to Lawson Rice. Back to Price at the top of the key. He's trying to set something up here. He's just going to drive inside, put up 2 off the glass himself. No good. Cleaned up by number 5. Gets it ahead to Oates. Oates going up against DeWeese. Thinks better of it and fires it back out up top to Ollier. Ollier has got a Jesu left side. Instead, he goes back down on the corner to Oates. Oates back up top to Ollier. Now down to Johnson. Johnson up top to Ollier. Down the corner to a Jesu. He's going to drive baseline. Looked like he stepped out of bounds to me. No good. But shot is up. No good. He picks up his own rebound. Brings it back out up top to Johnson for 3, and he got it.
3-point goal by Johnson.
It's going to be 40-38. Bears down by 2 now as Caslin has it. Tries to give it to Price. The ball is stolen by Jesu into the hands of Johnson, who's going to put up an easy 2 unguarded. 42-38, under a minute now. Gets it ahead to Lawson Rice, gets it ahead to DeWeese. DeWeese back to Rice in traffic. Rice all the way down baseline, turns, shoots 2, no good. Caslin on the rebound, gets it over. But it's fouled, blown dead.
Cooper fouls on number 13, Johnson.
Johnson
team's fourth of the second half.
picks up his second, team fourth.
County, number 22, Hudson.
Hudson comes in for Caslin. 42-38, 4-point lead now for the Jaguars. Hudson tries to find somebody, gets Lawson Rice, who's fouled. It's going to be Allier.
Cooper fouls on number 22, Allier. His first, team's fifth of the second half.
That's his first foul of the game. Team fifth. And
Rice to the line for 2 free throws.
Coach Sullivan trying to have a conversation with the refs about this one. Well, there wasn't a shot, but refs are saying he gets 2. Lawson Rice gets set in his final finish trip to the stripe. First shot is up and in.
Into the game for Cooper, number 2, Brown.
Brown checks in. Allier takes a seat. In for the Bears, you've got Hudson, Price, DeWeese laughing, and Lawson Rice is going to shoot his second shot now from the charity stripe. It is up. Oh, rolls out. Cleaned up by Johnson. 42-39. 45 seconds left to go as Brown takes it. I expect them to slow this down again like they did to end the first half. You've got Johnson here on the right with Jesu on the left. He gives it over to a Jesu. Down inside number 5. Back up top to a Jesu. He's deep wing. He gives it inside number 5. Shoots it down to Oates. Back up top to a Jesu. They're trying to spread out the Bears. It's not really working. Ooh, bad reach in there. Almost got called for it. Brown has it. Gives it over to a Jesu. 42-39. Price steals it. He's just going to drive and put up 2.
Goal by Price.
Brady, is that his first points of this half?
That is his first points of the half.
And shot is up by Cooper. It falls short, and that's going to be at 42-41. As we take a quick break, stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Heaving Hatchet's Axe Throwing in Beaver Dam is the perfect place to pick up a new hobby. They offer axe throwing, private event rentals, arcade games, and party games, such as darts, pool, and air hockey. Axe throws are only $15 an hour per person, or $10 for a 30-minute session. Check out Heaving Hatchet's Axe Throwing on Facebook. Be sure to like and follow. Located behind Beef O'Brady's, and they're open every Friday and Saturday, 5 p.m. to 11 p.m.
And we're back. Welcome to the fourth quarter. 42-41. 8 minutes on the clock. Fourth quarter brought to you by the Essentials Insurance Group. Tomorrow, same time, 11:30 tip-off. Bears are going to be back in action. Be taking on, let's see here, I believe we're going to be taking on Hart County in the second game of this Independence Bank Classic. And then we will be bringing you that one, as well as, let's see when our next broadcast after this is going to be. On the 3rd, Apollo, 7:30 at home. So make sure you're staying tuned for some basketball. Lawson Rice has it under the basket. And let's see what the call is on this foul.
Cooper fouls on number 2, Brown.
Brown picked up his third.
Second half.
Team 6th. That should be, we're going to hit the bonus from this point forward. Price gets it inside to Rice, off his feet. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be Cooper's ball. 42-41, 7:47 left to go. Bears shoot 1 and 1 from this point forward. Brown going to bring this one across. Price going to stay with him the whole way until he crosses half court. He shakes Price, tries to drive inside. They're going to call Price. They're going to call Price with a push, his first.
Cooper, number 2, Brown, his 4th, team 7.
Oh, hard contact now. DeWeese.
Number 32, DeWeese, his 3rd, team's 4th.
His 3rd, team's 4th. We've picked up 2 quick ones here, and that one was a shooting foul, so this is going to give number 21, Lutz, 2 shots here. First shot is up. No good.
Lutz to the line for 2 free throws.
42-41 still, 7:35 left to go. Bears only down by 1. Cooper struggled in the first quarter, but after that, they've just come back with it here. Shot is up, and it's good. So Lutz, 1 for 2 on that trip. Price trying to get some space here, gets it ahead to Lawson Rice. Now ahead to DeWeese at the perimeter. He almost falls as he runs forward with it, gets it ahead to Rice. Back up top to DeWeese, and Price now has it. All right, 7:18 left to go. Price going to shake a man, run left. Rolls inside, Euro step, puts one up off the glass, no good. Cleaned up by the Jaguars. They get it ahead to Johnson, who was open for 2. I got 14 points on this game for Johnson so far. His average is usually 1.3 points per game, so I don't know what's come alive in that young man today, but something big. Price trying to shake a couple men. Tries to fire inside Colton Hudson, but instead gets it out to Luke Laughing. Allyer controls the rebound. Brown has it now. They're going to walk it across the timeline. 6:40 left to go. Allyer. Over to Johnson on his left side. Johnson, his brother, I'm assuming the other Johnson. Inside to Allyer. Fires up. Not Allyer. Johnson, number 13 again. Picks up 2 more. Price can't get anybody. Finally finds DeWeese open, gets it inside to Luke Laughing, running baseline, puts it up for 2, no good. Our layups just not falling in today. Brown has it now, 47-41. Cooper leads. 6 minutes left to go. Is that Isaiah Johnson or Andy Johnson? Andy Johnson. Over to Isaiah for 3, no good. Cleaned up by Hudson. Rice is going to control it now, bring it across the line, gets it ahead to DeWeese. DeWeese gets it up top to Price. He's got Allyer. Tries to get him screened off. He does, but instead he picks up Lutz, drives inside, shoots, and is fouled. Isaiah picks up his third.
Team 7. Price to the line for 2 free throws.
Team 7th, that's going to send Price to the line for 2. In for the Bears, we've got DeWeese, Hudson, Rice, Laughing, and Price, who's getting set to shoot 2 in this final finish trip to the stripe. 47-41, looking to try to close this gap a little bit. Price gets set. First shot. It's up. It's in.
Into the game for Cooper, number 24, Schilling. Into the game for Butler County, number 11, Haslin.
Caslin comes in, and Hudson has a seat. Price's second shot is up off front of the rim, cleaned up by Allyer. A rare miss for Price. He's usually 85% from the final finish charity stripe. Allyer loses it out of bounds from some good defense by Price. And Bears going to control it now. 47-42, they're down by 5. Price. Everybody's backing off of him now. Gets it over to Rice. There's that pressure. He gives it back to DeWeese, who is fouled, no call. Up top to Price. Price drives inside, lays up, rolls, just toilet bowls its way out. Gosh, there's just a lid on it right now on these layups for the Bears. Johnson. This is Andy Johnson who's got it. Goes down to Lutz up top to Schilling. Over to Allyer. Back up top to Brown now. Over to Johnson. He's going to get it over to Lutz. Back to Brown. Left side. Up to Allyer in the middle. They're just going to stretch and try to spread this around, and that works. That leaves a gap for Brown to run inside. And gets 2 at the back door. Price brings it across the timeline. Not as much pressure now with 7-point lead. Jags back off a little bit as Price puts up a long 2-pointer. No good. Jags clean it up. 49-42. Johnson gets it over to Brown. Got a timeout call by Tim Sullivan, the coach of the Jaguars.
Checking into the game for Cooper, number 0, A.J. Zoo.
It's called a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here. It's 49-42 in this fourth quarter with 4:17 left to go. As I was saying, stay tuned tomorrow around the same time. Hate to cut into Smoking Joe's time, but we got another ball game to call here in this tournament. We'll be taking on the Hart County team in this same tournament here, the Hart County Raiders in this Independence Bank Classic here in Owensboro. Brady and me will be bringing you that one. And our next broadcast will not be until the new year, January 3rd, at home against Apollo. Me and Coach Allen will be bringing you that one. Everybody at the Q wishes you and yours a Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, and a Happy New Year. And any other holidays that happen to fall in all this, Saturnalia or anything else you might.
Schwanza.
What's Schwanza?
I'm not entirely sure, but Nancy Pelosi wishes us a good one.
Okay. Festivus, I can't leave that one out. John might get mad at me. As Johnson now brings it across, 4:09 left to go. He's going to drive down, give it inside, and kick about up top to Lutz. Puts 2 up. 51-42, Bears struggling in this one late. Rice drives inside, loses it on a Euro step. Brown controls it but falls to the ground with it, has to get a pass. Gets it ahead to Lutz. Over to Jesu for 2.
His first points of the game.
53-42, 3:39 left to go. Caslin drives inside. They're going to call him for a charge.
Butler County fouls on number 11, Castle, his 4th, team's 5th of the second half.
That is Caslin's 4th foul. 3:36 left to go. 53-42, the Jaguars lead. They fire it out up top to Brown. And they're going to call Lawson Rice.
Butler County fouls on number 24, Rice, his 1st, team's 6th of the second half.
That's his 1st, team 6th. 3:30 left to go as both teams now in the bonus. They get it inside now to Johnson. Johnson gets it ahead to Lutz. Down to Jesu in the corner. He's going to try to drive baseline against Lawson Rice and go out of bounds with it. It's going to be Bears ball. 53-42, 3:20 left to go. Butler County's got 6 fouls. Cooper's got 7. Price shakes to Jesu. Almost just burns him down the court. Fires it ahead to DeWeese, who gets it. Drives to the baseline for 2. It falls in, and he's going to get a shot and one opportunity here.
Goal by DeWeese. Foul is on Cooper, number 14, Johnson, his 2nd, team's 8.
Andy Johnson picks up his 2nd foul. DeWeese gets set in this final finish trip to the stripe. He shoots 1/3 of his shots so far this season from the stripe. Well, he shoots them all. He only hits 1/3 of them. I have to correct myself there before somebody else does. Shot is up, no good. Rebound by Allier. Allier gets it over to Johnson. And Bears are pressing now. Allier fires it ahead to Brown. He's going to slow it back down and bring it out up top. He's double teamed. He's got Johnson out, open in deep wing. Back to Brown. Back to Johnson. Turns, fires it to Allier. Back up top to Brown. Gets it inside and back out to Brown. Brown playing around with it, trying to see what he's going to do. Turns, drives, and DeWeese pick up his 4th. 53-44, that's going to be a 1-and-1 for Brown.
Brown to the line for 1 plus the bonus.
Brown also hits 1/3 of his shots from the charity stripe this season. He's going to get a 1-and-1 opportunity here. 2:35, his first shot goes up. Off front of the rim, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Jags ball. Brown going to check it in. 2.5 left. And shot is up, no good. And fouled on the rebound here.
Butler County fouls on number 20, Laughing.
Laughing picks up his 2nd.
Schilling to the line for 2 free throws.
It's going to bring Schilling to the line for 2 as it was a shooting foul. 53-44. Shot is up, no good. Jaguars have a 9-point lead with 2.5 left. And here we go, Schilling, his 2nd shot up and in. Bears control it now across the timeline. Price runs into a double team, kicks it back out up top to DeWeese. He fires down baseline to Lawson Rice, who turns and shoots, no good. There was a walk, no call, as Jaguars recover the rebound. Gets it over to Johnson. Johnson to Brown. Brown gets it across the timeline. Back up top to Johnson. He's going to hold on to it at the logo. No, he's going to fire it forward to Allier. He's double teamed again up top with Johnson. Brown has it now. In the corner to Lutz. Lutz to Schilling. Back in the corner to Lutz. He's going to turn, drive against Price. Put 2 in. He's got a good foot of height on top of Price. Price drives back down and makes him pay for it for 2. 56-44, we got a timeout. They're going to take a 30-second. We're going to keep it right here as it's 56-46, a minute 35 left to go in this game. Bears down by 10. Brady, I don't know what the answer is here against this Jaguar defense.
Well, I tell you what, I will say this about the Jaguars. They have done a good job this second half of shutting down Ty Price.
They have completely shut down Ty Price. First half, 10 points. Second half, 5, and one of those came from the charity stripe.
And in this quarter, we've seen them also put some significant pressure on Lawson Rice, and he has not picked up a single point.
He's averaged 5 points a quarter so far, and he has had 0 in this quarter. So they came in here with a strategy, shut down our shooters, and it seems to be working for the Cooper Jags. Inside to Johnson now. He is triple teamed as the Bears are now in a heavy press. Gets it ahead to Lutz. Loses Trevor DeWeese, goes up against Lawson Rice, changes his mind, turns around and fires it out up top to Johnson. Over to Brown. Schilling draws out. Luke laughing. Turns, slowly tries to drive up. Price going to drive up against him, and he's going to pick up a foul. It's only his second, though. But it's going to bring up the 1-and-1 now. Schilling again shoots a third from the line. Oh, wait a minute. I had the wrong line. He shoots 100% from the stripe. 0-1, or 0, correction. 1 for 2 today, now 2 for 3. And on the 1-on-1 opportunity, he's going to get a second shot here. Schilling puts a shot up. Off the back of the rim, no good. Lawson Rice cleans it up and gives it over to Price. Price brings it across the timeline. He drives inside, loses it on the double team, and they're going to call a walk against Lutz as he falls to the ground. Coach Sullivan giving him some instructions here. Says get up and play ball. Gives it inside to Lawson Rice now, ahead to Price. Price at the top of the key with it. He's going to turn, shoot from the elbow, no good. Laughing on the rebound, gives it up top to Lawson Rice. Rice going to drive inside, turn, shoot. And it's in. And we got another timeout here. 30-second timeout by Butler County. We'll keep it here with under a minute left to go. 50 seconds. It's 57-48. And with a 9-point deficit, Butler County has some work to do. Be back in action tomorrow against Hart County here in Owensboro at the Sports Center. Unfortunately, we cannot air these games through video in the Sports Center, but we will bring you the audio, and I will do the best I can with the call here.
I think you do a mighty fine job.
Do I? A mighty, not just a decent or good job, but mighty fine.
I think I do a decent job when it need be, but I think you do a mighty fine job with the play-by-play action.
I don't know how fine it really is, but I appreciate it anyway. Did you have a good Christmas, Brady?
I had a very good Christmas. I'm enjoying the restful break.
Heard you've had some good food at some good parties.
I have had some good food, and I've had some bad food too.
Brown gets it inside now, gives it ahead to Schilling, ahead now to Allier. Back to Brown, who is fouled.
Butler County fouls number 2, Price. His third, team's 10th of the second half.
They know our strategy, and we are only going to foul their non-shooters, which is going to send Brown to the line. He gets 2. First shot, as Brown gets set, is up. Off the front of the rim, no good. All right. Second shot now. As Brown gets set, it's up. Off the front of the rim, no good. Lawson Rice gets it over to Price.
Price fakes a three, instead fires it inside to Lawson Rice. Rebound by DeWeese, off the glass, no good. DeWeese gets his own rebound, goes up and gets fouled. No call on the putback, and Jags control it. Lawson Rice is going to foul Isaiah Johnson, send him to the line. 23 seconds left to go, 57-48.
Johnson in line for 2 free throws.
Actually,
Johnson.
that's Andy Johnson.
That's Andy.
That's got to be his brother, though.
Andy and Isaiah.
They look similar. They got the.
They do. All right, either way. One of the Johnson and Johnson fellers is in here. Fires one up, and it's in. His first point of the half, if I'm not mistaken.
You're not.
58-48. Bears now down by 10 with 23 seconds left to go. And very unlikely for a comeback here. Bears likely going to fall now to the Cooper Jaguars as second shot is up and in.
Second in the game for Cooper, number 5, Murphy.
Murphy checks in.
Timeout, Cooper, a full
Timeout taken by Cooper, a full one. They got 23 seconds. We're going to take a timeout as well. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Maple Leaf is Morgantown's newest and most advanced dental office, offering specialty services including comprehensive x-ray and exams, implant and composite restoration, extractions, veneers, dentures, crowns, bridges, and routine cleanings for adults and children. The experienced and professional staff at Maple Leaf Dentistry is ready to help you achieve the smile you deserve. You can find their office at 181 Logansport Road next to Hardee's in Morgantown. Maple Leaf accepts most all insurances. If you're currently without insurance, not to worry. They have a membership plan with low rates and 15% annual savings. Find Maple Leaf Dentistry on Facebook or call today, 526-2000.
All right, folks. 23 seconds left to go, 59-48. Bears down by 11. And I have been called upon to explain several euphemisms to Mr. Brady Jones today that I did not expect, but I'm going to let him ask his daddy about that last one. All right. Lawson Rice is going to check it in now to Ty Price. Price picks it up about three-quarter court and shakes a man, drives outside for three, no good. Rebound, bounces out of bounds, and it's going to be Cooper Jaguars ball. 12 seconds left to go. That may have been the shot that put this one away. All right, Schilling over to a Jesu. They just got to kill some time. 11 seconds left to go. They're probably not even going to cross the timeline if they don't have to. Oop, they're going to bring it across. I guess they did have to based upon the timing. Gets it down in the corner to Schilling, who's going to hold it, and that's going to be it. Final score in this one, 59-48. Stay with us for the postgame show. We're going to be bringing you here in just a moment, and we'll be right back. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Hawker Insurance is a proud supporter of our Butler County sports programs. Since our early beginnings in 1926, Hawker Family Insurance has become a leader in providing quality protection for thousands of individuals and families throughout our region. Our basic belief in providing only the best in coverage and personal service is just one of the many reasons why today, more than ever, people are moving up to the Hawker family difference of quality insurance protection. Give us a call at 526-3851 or stop by our offices at 115 North Main Street here in Morgantown. Go Big Blue.
Morgantown Bank and Trust knows what being on the home team is all about. Since 1880, Morgantown Bank and Trust has been serving the people of Butler County. And since 1976, we've been a part of every WLBQ broadcast of Butler County High School athletics. As your only home-owned independent bank, we want to be a pillar of the community. And we work hard every day to give you exceptional professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Bears fall 59-48. Final score in this first round in the Independence Bank Christmas Classic here in Owensboro at the Sports Center. Nick Hott, Brady Jones, and Mr. Deacon Hott bringing you this one. And we're going to run through some stats real quick, give you your IGA hometown player of the game. And we're going to get out of here and get out of somebody's way before we get to tomorrow's game. All right, let's start on the Jaguars side of the ball in no particular order here. We had number 21, Gavin Lutz, with 3 fouls, 9 total points on the night. 14, Andy Johnson, 2 fouls, 9 points. Correction, on the day, not the night.
Trevor Allier, 1 foul, 8 total points. Drew Schilling, 7 points, no fouls. He was also 2 for 4 from the charity stripe. Nnamdi Ajezu with 2 points coming in off the bench. Isaac Brown, number 2, with 7, 0 for 3 from the line. Austin Alexander had 2, and lead scorer, usually with 1.3 points per game, shoots 44% on the season. Number 13, Isaiah Johnson with 3 fouls, 17 points on the day. Going over to the Bears, we got number 23, Keegan Grubb with 2 and 2 fouls. Luke Laughing, number 20, with 4 and 2 fouls. Trevor DeWeese, number 32, 4 fouls, 4 points, 0 for 1 from the charity stripe. Number 11, Justin Caslin, 1 for 1 from the line and 6 total points on the day and 4 fouls. Top Price, rare miss for him. He was shut down. 15 total points out of his average, normally 30.4. He had 2 for 4 from the charity stripe as well. Just an off day for him, and that defense really shut him down. And finally, your IGA hometown player of the game is going to go to number 24, Lawson Rice. 1 foul, 17 points, 2 for 2 from the line. And he's going to take home player of the game. Bears back in action tomorrow, 11:30 against Hart County. We'll be bringing you that one here, same way we did today on YouTube, shared on Facebook and on the radio, but we're not able to have video at these games. All right, for Nick Hott, for Brady Jones, for Deacon Hott, we're going to be signing off here until tomorrow. Stay with us as we head back to Smokin' Joe back in the stadium. Or not the stadium, the station. People talking to us, I'm getting confused. You've been listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.